The first part, Awakening in One Night. Episode 1, Awakening in the Late Night. Chapter 03. Jiangnan City. Once the RR virus appeared, it quickly spread across the globe. All life on Earth, ... Whether it was humans or birds and beasts, as long as they needed to breathe, were infected with the RR virus. By the time humans discovered the existence of the RR virus, it was already too late. After being infected with the RR virus, the mortality rate was extremely high, reaching nearly 30%. Just in 3 months, according to subsequent statistics, during those 3 months. Besides a large number of animals dying, the global population sharply decreased by nearly 2 billion. These 3 months were like a nightmare. Global scientists were at a loss in the face of this virus. Among the nearly 5 billion human survivors, those who survived all naturally produced antibodies in their bodies. After these nightmare-like 3 months, the whole world was immersed in endless grief. As Luo Feng slowly spoke, during this process, the 5 billion human survivors found that their bodies had become much better. Almost every human's strength, speed, cell activity, and skin toughness had more than doubled. Even an ordinary person could easily break the past world records in weight, lifting, and the 100-meter dash. However, the disaster began. Humans, who had always lived comfortably, had their physical conditions improved a lot. Similarly, the birds and beasts that survived the RR virus had always followed the law of natural selection. This physical transformation made their strength improve much more astonishingly than humans. Moreover, some terrifying monsters even gained intelligence. In September 2015, starting with the attacks launched by countless creatures in the ocean, numerous monsters transformed from birds and beasts began to attack human settlements. Bloody and crazy. In the war between humans and monsters, people were shocked to find that the hot weapons they had always been proud of only worked on some low-level monsters. The powerful flying and walking monsters didn't fear bullets and artillery at all. Bullets couldn't even penetrate their scales when hitting them. The powerful flying and walking monsters easily dodged the missile attacks with their fast nerve reactions and speed. Even when humans used nuclear bombs to attack, they were shocked to find the monsters' defenses were too strong. Only in the core area of the nuclear bomb's attack range did a large number of monsters die, while in the larger radiation area, the monsters didn't die. The power of the nuclear bomb was far less than humans had imagined. Although a batch of monsters were killed, the nuclear radiation gave birth to even more terrifying existences among the monsters. The most famous one was the blood demon Sirius back then. The blood demon Sirius even had the ability to fly and massacred more than 1 million humans. Only then did humans know nuclear radiation could actually cause some monsters to mutate and produce extremely terrifying existences. There were extremely terrifying existences among the monsters, and strong humans also emerged among humans. Back then, the blood demon Sirius was finally seriously injured and fled by a human super, strong who could also fly. The current Thor ranked second internationally. These strong humans saved a large number of ordinary people at critical moments, and assisted the army in resisting the monster hordes. During this period, a large number of heroic and touching stories emerged. The human scientist Crow de Senna invented an alloy, Crow Alloy, which was harder than diamond, based on the monster corpse materials and the blue-gold metal discovered on the moon. This allowed human strongmen to have terrifying weapons that could cut through the monsters. Fur and scales instead of fighting bare-handed. Luo Feng clearly remembered this part of the history recorded in the book in his mind. During the war, a large number of cities were destroyed. In our Chinese land, the country urgently built 6 bases and transferred a large number of people to the 6 bases. In terms of strong humans, our country and India, which advocates ancient yoga, had the largest number of human super strongs. The United States, the European Union, and the Soviet Union were leading in technology. Because there were countless monsters in the ocean, almost every island country was destroyed. Up to now, the ocean is still the territory of the monsters. In the war between monsters and humans, only our country, India, the United States, the European Union, and the Soviet Union could protect themselves on Earth. Other countries were already in pieces. At a critical moment, centered around the 5 major countries, the Earth Alliance was established. The Earth Alliance coalition forces assisted in establishing numerous human bases around the world. The war between monsters and humans started in September 2015, with the successful development of the ultra-high-frequency laser cannon in March 2021. After consecutively killing more than 10 S-class monsters and 2 SS-class monsters, the large-scale war between monsters and humans finally ended. Luo Feng sighed with emotion. It was a full 5.5-year war, the most terrible war. In this war, nearly 1 billion humans died. Only 5 countries maintained the national system, and the surviving populations of all other countries entered various human bases and lived together in a mixed way. Up to now, humans have the upper hand. However, there are too many monsters in the ocean, and the ocean is still the territory of the monsters. From 2013 to 2021, these 8 years were the Great Nirvana period in human history. Luo Feng sat on the sofa and slowly said. The sound of the clock echoed. The wall-mounted clock struck 5 times. It was already 5 o'clock in the afternoon. The Great Nirvana period. Luo Hua also sighed with emotion. Brother, to be honest, I really can't imagine that there were more than 200 countries and regions around the world before the Great Nirvana period. How many people were there at that time? Only 7 billion. Some small countries were really too small. I'm afraid that one powerful monster could wipe out a small country back then. Luo Feng nodded. So nowadays, there are 5 major powerful countries and 23 cities on the whole Earth. There are a total of 5 countries on the whole Earth: China, India, the United States, the European Union, and the Soviet Union, as well as 23 human bases formed in places such as South America and Africa, which are 23 cities. There are a total of 6 human bases in China, which are now 6 cities. Luo Feng's home is in Yan district of Yangzhou City, one of the 8 guard cities in Jiangnan City. The entire Jiangnan City has a population of nearly 200 million, and the population of Yangzhou City, one of the 8 guard cities in Jiangnan City, exceeds 10 million. The Jiangnan City human base was mainly formed by the large-scale migration of people from the former Jiangsu and Zhejiang provinces in the past. Of course, there were also some people from the former Anhui province. How far away it seems. Brother Luo Wen looked at the wall-mounted clock. It was already the year 2056 AD, and more than 30 years had passed since the Great Nirvana period. In human society, going to the martial arts school to practice has almost become a must-do for everyone. Human society is much stronger than more than 30 years ago. Luo Feng nodded. Over the 30 years, there have indeed been more strong humans, and technology has also advanced a bit. However, many terrifying existences have also been born among the monsters. The door of the room was opened, and a middle-aged couple walked in. The middle-aged man's clothes were all sweaty and stained with paint and other things. He looked rather tired. The middle-aged woman was not tall, and she was holding a vegetable basket in her hand, with some vegetables and meat in it. Dad, Mom. Luo Feng immediately stood up. This couple was his parents. His father was Luo Hongguo, and his mother was Gong Xinlun. Hey, yes, Xiao Feng, you read your book. You read your book. Don't worry about me, Luo Hongguo said with a smile. His son was about to take the college entrance examination, and in Luo Hongguo's view, reviewing was naturally the most important thing. Luo Hongguo looked down and saw a large plastic cup of cold boiled water on the table. He couldn't help but feel warm in his heart. Every time he came back, there would be cold boiled water prepared for him. After a day's work, he picked up this large plastic cup and gulped down all the water in one breath. Then he let out a comfortable sigh. You go and take a shower quickly. Look at how stinky you are with sweat, Mother Gong Xinlun said with a smile. Liking, following, and sharing can make the Anchor update faster.